Hello friends, welcome back to the Bootstrap tutorial. In the last video we have seen that how to create the contact section. The left hand section is containing the address and the contact details, and the right hand section is containing one form where user can interact with you. Now the next section which we are going to create is probably the last section of this theme. That will be a footer section. So let us come to our HTML code. So once you open the HTML code, after the contact section, create a new section called footer, and this is the end of footer, and then we'll create one section. We'll write an id as footer and class also as footer, and inside this footer we'll create one division with class called container. Inside the container we'll be creating one class row, and here inside the row we want to create three different columns. One is for your theme details, second one is for your quick links and services, and second last one is for your social media icons, we can say. So what we can do here, we'll create one division with class call dash md dash 4. So probably we want four sections, so we'll keep 3 3 3 to each, and inside these three columns I want to create one class for like theme details, or you can say contact details. You can name anything, and whatever you will write, suppose I want a title of h4, that is the themer, which we have given the theme title themer, and along that themer we want to provide some address, so I'll write some random text of around 7 words, and after that I want to provide one contact, so I'll mention the email address first. So email address will be suppose test@example.com, and after this I want to create the contact detail, so I'll write some random contact, and we'll see how will it look. So we'll let us come to the bottom. We'll see we have created a footer section but which is not differentiating the theme and the footer section. So always remember that if you want to design a good theme, so the primary color which you have used for your navbar, that should be used for the footer as well. So the footers class is footer, or you can have a footer class and customize it. Go to your style section, here start your css for footer and write your class footer, and change the background color to the color of your primary, and your primary color is darker, so the font color should be of white color, and you can check now it is looking okay, but it should be looking smaller than what you expect. So instead of it writing in cap small letters, write it in a capital letter, and along with it, this is the themer which we have given as a title, and again you need this icon that should be in above this themer I want to add, or if you want to add in front of it you can just copy it from your navbar. So just go to your navbar, and this is the navbar brand which you have taken, just copy it as it is, go down to the footer section and paste it in front of the title here, and let us check how will it look. So you will find it is showing you the same title, and the title which you have added, it is not required now. Okay, so it is looking perfectly fine, but still if you want to make it more decorative, so you can apply the contact details property. So come to your footer, contact details, and you want the same background but little bit different from your primary one, and you want a padding of around suppose 20 pixel for that card, and we'll change the background color to this, to little bit towards the lighter section. We'll check it. How will it look? You'll find it is little bit differentiating your background. And now you want this entire section to be at center of your screen. So simply add a class to this parent as text should be center, or you can use a CSS property text alignment center. Both will work for you. Okay, and now you will see that it is looking good for me. I want a email icon here and the contact detail icon here. So go to official website of Bootstrap, get Bootstrap, come to icons and search for the icon of phone. You will find the phone icon. So you can select anyone. I want this one. So I'll copy this I tag, come to your HTML code, and in front of this phone number you want to paste it. You want a space in between. You can use the elements like ampersand, NBSP, ampersand, NBSP, semicolon. These are the elements which we can use for the space. We will find it is creating the space and it is giving you the icon. Now again the same icon for the email you need. So again come to your official website of Get Bootstrap Icons and search for the icon of email. So you can select any one of them. So I'll select this one. I'll copy the icon and same I'll paste it in front of my email address with ampersand NBSP semicolon ampersand NBSP semicolon. It will add the space in front of the icon. So if you look at it, it is showing you, but I want to change the color of it to the color which we have used here. So simply just go there and you can write dot contact details I tag. You want a color of it to the secondary color which you have selected for your theme. So it will change that color to this one. And suppose you want to add a separator in between here, so you can just after the details you can add the HR tag, so it will create a separator for the address and the contact detail. Okay, so we have done with the first section. Now the remaining two sections which I want to create as the quick links and the services which we are going to provide. So after this three column I'll need to create another division with a class of col-md-3. Inside this we want to create one division and the class will be user defined class. We'll name it as quick links, and inside this quick link again I want a title of h4, that is quick links, and below these quick links I want an UL and I want to provide a list of suppose about, then you can have the home first, you can have about, then you can have services, then you can have the section which you have is team and FAQs, these sections which you have created throughout the website. So you want to create this stuff, just reload your page, you will see the quick links are created there, but those are quite uh, those are looking a normal list view. We don't want to use those bullets. So what you can do, you just want to apply some property. So your class name is quick links which you have given, and UL is the element of quick links. You don't want to provide any list style type, so make it none. So list style type will none, it will remove that bullets, and now you don't want that gap also. So simply you need to use a padding to 0 pixel, so it will reduce that padding as well. But now you want a marker there, so you can again come to your official website of Get Bootstrap here, and you can search for the arrow, can search for the arrow or any other icon if you want it. Suppose I want this arrow right shot, I'll just copy it, and I want in front of every list item, so I'll just come to the section here and I'll paste in front of every list item and we'll save it. We'll just come back to our output and we'll see how will it look. So the icons are added, but those are not visible, so we want to make it a little bit bolder and larger. So again, come to your CSS file, so dot quick links. Inside this class there is a tag. You want to make the color of it first is secondary color, which you have selected for your theme, and you want to change the font size to suppose 30 pixel. We'll see how will it look first. Okay, those are fine, but it is those are greater than our font size. So even if you don't have to apply font size to that I tag, you can apply the font size to your li tag so that it will take the automatically the size of its parent. Now it is okay, but 30 is quite larger one, so you can have the 16, which is regular, or 17. Okay, we don't want to apply to this. We'll try to apply only to the eye. Okay, I think instead of shorter we can have the larger one, so that will be visible for us. Okay, this one I'll take it, and instead of having that class, I'll replace it with the new one and we'll check. Okay, those are good now, but you want a space in between again, so you can add through the style. So here you can have the padding from all the rounds of suppose 20 pixels. Save it and check. So those are looking fine now. You want a little bit gap between this list item, so here in the list item you can have the line height to around suppose 30 pixels. We'll save and check. Okay, if you want to again increase, so make it to the line height as 40 pixels. Okay, perfectly fine. And now the next section which we want to add is like um, the services which we are providing. So here after these three columns, here I want to create another section class, and the class name is like col-md-3, and again inside this 3 we'll create another division with the class name col-md dash, sorry, not col-md dash, we want to create it for the footer services. So it will not resemble with the services section which we have already created. And here again you want the same kind of list, so you can directly copy it and paste it here. Just change the title to our services, and you just change the services to like we have web development, then we have the social media marketing, we have product development, then we have like transportation, we'll make it the capital, and the last section which we can have like call center. So we have added the multiple services there, and again the same properties which you need to apply for this section to remove that. So the next section which we have created is the footer services, and inside the footer services, if there is a UL tag, you don't want any list style type, to make it none, and padding again to the 0 pixel. Okay, and same if you are using the footer li, then it must have the same properties, and if there is an icon, again you can write footer services to the same icon, and when you reload it you will see it is not working. So I think spelling mistake is there. footer services. Okay, now it is looking good. And now if this last section we want to use for the social media icons, so you can use that. So create another third division after this division class call dash md dash 3, and under this section again we'll create one division with the class footer social, and under this we want a heading of h4, that is connect us on social media. We'll check how will it look. So it is fine. Okay, and now here you want to add your icons there, so you have to decide how you want to display that, horizontally or vertically. So let us try to use vertical section because we have sufficient space there. So I'll use the same ul tag, and we'll paste it here, and you you just need to repeat the properties. So I'll repeat these properties here, but those properties are only for now the footer social class. So copy this and replace your last three class names so that the same properties will be applied there. But now you want to change this to the social media icons, so which we have already used somewhere in team card. So you can copy from there. You want these four icons. So we'll come to our HTML code, and we'll look for those icons. So come to your team section. This is FAQ, this is team, and these icons you want. So you can directly copy these four, come to your footer again, and inside a footer last section here you want that. So you can paste it one by one. So here, then BI Instagram, BI Facebook, BI LinkedIn, and BI envelope. Okay, so we can type it manually. Suppose BI Facebook, then this will be a BI Instagram, this will be an BI LinkedIn, and this will be an BI envelope. We'll use those many only, and this you have to change the title as Facebook. This will be a title of your Instagram, then this will be for LinkedIn, and we can say this for Google. Okay, so the icons are there, but you can increase the size of it. So let us come there, and if there is I instead of 70, you can have the 20. Okay, now it is looking perfectly fine for me. So we have created a footer section in the right way, and we'll check the mobile view. So when you come to the mobile view, here at the bottom you will get the footer, the card is at the center, and here you will see it is appearing one below another. So if you want to make it properly visible, so you just need to add one more class. The card is fine, but the remaining three, it must take call dash sm dash 6, so half of the section, and it must also take that call dash sm dash half of the section. We'll check to the footer. Okay, it is not working there. We'll check. So if we look at the footer section, the quick links and our services section are taking the total 12 columns, but we can keep these two aside to each other, right? So the section which we want to side each other is quick links, and the second one is our services. So when you come to the extra small screen size, so you can give the 6 column to this, and here you can use col-6, and remaining can be kept as it is. So you will find that this section is taking 2 columns each, and now you want to make this to the center. So you can apply the text center here, so automatically it becomes the center. But now you want a little bit gap from top. So in each section you can have the margin top of 5 here, margin top of 5, and here also the margin top of 5. So it will create a gap from the top, and now it is looking okay on your mobile device, and this is how it will look on your desktop. But this is creating an additional gap here which is not suitable for this card. So this card should be towards bottom little bit, or you can have the, instead of margin top you can make it more margin bottom, so automatically it will create a margin from the bottom side. So I'll change it to the margin bottom here. Okay, so now it is desktop view, and this is your mobile view for the footer. Now again, if you want to add a gap here, so again you need to add one property here also, that is margin bottom of 5. So it will create a gap here. Okay, it is absolutely fine now. And the last section which we want to add is just a section for your copyright. So just come to your HTML code, and after the footer section here, simply create one div tag with container, with class container hyphen fluid, and inside that container fluid you can just create one division class row, and here inside that row you can write the class name as suppose padding of 3, then text center, and the paragraph. This can have a class of text hyphen white, and write ampersand copy semicolon. It will create the ampersand symbol, and write your name, or you can write copyright themer hyphen designed by, like this, and we'll check the output. Okay, it is creating the theme, but it is not visible for us. So you want a, you don't want text white, you want text white, but background should be darker. So you can use text, sorry, bg dark. Okay, so it is created that, and you can increase padding by p hyphen 3 from all the sides, and it is not suitable to our theme. So you can apply the manual background color. So you can have a class name, like you can create a class, copy, right, copy this, come to your style section. This is your last class, and you can use a background color which is your primary, but you want a darker out of it. So you can select a little bit darker one, come there, remove that bg dark property from here, and check how will it look. So now it is perfectly fine. So this is the theme which we have created. We'll take a look on it. So from this is our home section with slider, about section with 4 different cards, services section with 4 different cards for your services, team section four three different cards. Then FAQ section with accordion, then gallery section with two nav tabs and the light box effect for gallery, and the last section is contact section with form, and the last one is footer. And we'll check it on mobile view as well. So you can see footer is okay, contact section is also okay, the gallery section is fine for both video and photo, accordion section with FAQs is okay, team cards are also fine, services are okay, call for help is also okay, then about section is fine, and carousel is also working fine. I hope that all of you have liked this entire series of creating the theme, and please like and subscribe the video and share your comments in the comment box. Thank you.